Hell of a lot quicker acceleration than F1, 1.82 seconds. We're doing like things that are innovative, technical solutions here are usually quite impressive.
I want to go further and I want to go higher.
Formula E is set to embark on a brand new journey with the introduction of the Gen 3.5 next season. It is officially the fastest accelerating FIA single-seater it has ever had, significantly faster than Formula One. We spoke to Mahindra Racing to find out how it's planning for the Gen 3.5 era and what it expects from the next generation of Formula E. Let's look ahead to next year, because obviously these cars go away. We have Gen 3.5 come in, the fastest accelerating FIA single-seater, hell of a lot quicker acceleration than F1, 1.82 seconds. F1 is 2.6. How impressed are you by the technology that's coming in, and how excited are you to be racing the Gen 3.5 next season?
Yeah, I think it's good that we are going through an evolution of the current car. I think it's no secret that the car we have now has its limitations, like every car does. So this gives everyone an opportunity, and especially the series, to improve certain areas. One of them being the drag sensitivity, changing slightly. Let's say the bodywork of the car might improve.
I'm curious and excited in the same time to see how it's going to be. As you rightly mentioned, we are going to have like a lot of new things coming next year, starting from the car that pretty much like that everyone will use.
What is going to be probably the biggest differentiator to this current car is the front motor, which will be used in attack mode and 350, so in the duals.
That would be feeling good. We will have also probably softer tires that will give us like more grip.
I mean, the tires will offer more grip, but potentially also more degradation. The racing will be affected by that in how you manage the tires, but also the attack mode will offer a bigger delta than it does now, because you'll have the four-wheel drive when you activate the attack mode. So
more grip, more power, sounds really cool for drivers.
When you look at the numbers, the improvement of the technology in Formula E since its inaugural race a decade ago is quite staggering. Back in 2014, an FE car's top speed was only 140 miles per hour. In its second era, it improved to 174. Now, an FE car is capable of 200 miles per hour, just 30 miles per hour off an F1 car's top speed. The big fact about FE Gen 3 Evo though, compared to F1, is just how fast it accelerates. Next season, an FE car will go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 1.82 seconds, making it the FIA's fastest accelerating single-seater. A current F1 car does 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds, making FE's acceleration 30% faster. However, it's not all about speed, with efficiency also being key to Formula E. The Gen 3 Evo is the most sustainable single-seater ever, with its electric motor having over 95% efficiency. An F1 powertrain efficiency is just over 50%, meaning that in these key areas, it's FE that comes out on top by some margin.
On another level, as a team, we will homologate our new powertrain, and I think that there is quite a lot of expectations from everyone like working within the team in order to be more competitive. I think that the team is focusing quite a lot, trying to improve the efficiency of the powertrain, trying to improve the software, and we will know if we have done like a good enough job, let's say in the first race weekends of next season. But let's say a lot of excitement.
I think the racing will change, quite a bit, and hopefully it will offer us an opportunity while we change our powertrain to close the gap to the guys in front.
And of course, we talk about the Mahindra master plan, the Fred master plan. It's always been kind of aimed at Gen 3.5, which obviously comes into effect next season. How much are you looking forward to next season? Because Mahindra is being really one of the only teams to have been so open on social media with footage of the testing you've conducted with Jordan King.
To tell you the truth, I think if I have one thing I would have changed from my previous job, I would never have said that we should homologate cars for 2 years, because it was too long to wait until that new one. But on the other side, that gave us the time to think on how to make the Gen 3 Evo better. And this is definitely part of the plan. I don't know if it's a master plan, but definitely it's a plan. And the plan is to come with a car which is giving us the possibility of getting to the middle of the grid. We don't want to be over-ambitious. In that short period of time, we hope that we can go even further, even higher. But definitely, if we can come back in the middle of the pack on a genuine basis, consistent basis, that's the goal. That's the goal I tell you. But the goal I tell them is I want to go further and I want to go higher.
And of course, you've been in Formula E for several years now, one of our most experienced drivers. What do you think of the way the technology's improved? And obviously, 3.5, again, I said it, but the big label being the insane acceleration from 0 to 60. How impressed are you at the way Formula E has ramped up the technology so quickly?
When you are, in this world, working flat out every day, you don't really realize actually, the job that you're doing, or the job that the engineers or mechanics are doing. Like we're kind of like almost like too much used to the quality of the work that the engineers and mechanics provide. It's really when you start speaking, with other people outside of Formula E that you actually realize, well, here we're doing like things, out of the box that are innovative, that are technical solutions here are usually quite impressive. On top of that, normally the solutions that we are finding here on track are usually can be used like with also road cars, and I think that this is also one of the most important part of our job. Is also being useful actually for the automotive industry.
So how excited are Mahindra for Gen 3.5, and also the fact that for Formula E it's such a big jump in technology that you could almost argue it's like an entire new generation of car, not just a 0.5, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's a big Evo for sure. We're having, for us particularly because we redo a lot, but on top of that, activating the front wheel drive, making the car behaving for sure very differently, and going even faster is a big Evo. But in a way, it's good for us because that was maybe a dangerous thing. It was a tiny Evo, and everybody was just able to improve a lot on what he has, and us, we had to change everything. I think everybody has to change quite a few things, and then we are part of them. So that's a good Evo in a way. The second thing which is interesting is that it gives kind of a reset for a lot of things, but not all. So we know that we still benefit from what we have done in Gen 3, and that also helps to create more confidence. So the excitement in Mahindra is for sure as high as the level of expectation, and we all hope that with this car we will be able to confirm that the improvement we feel at the end of this season will definitely be there from the very beginning on the next one, which is a challenge because the car is new, so we will have to make sure that we can deliver this. And on the other side is to make sure that we are grabbing some positions on the final ranking for the teams.
And there you have it. Mahindra are looking strong, looking ahead to Gen 3.5. We have been Racing News 365. My name is Nyck, and be sure to catch up with the next video. See you later.